this King of Wands that's coming in impulsively here has finally released. There was some kind of resentment within them, within their heart, that was holding them back from being able to let their guard down, make decisions about love and romantic situations. I feel like this person is very grounded, very stable, stands on business in every aspect of their life except love situations. There's something that has switched though in them. There's an ego death that was had here, because I feel they were looking at relationships in the wrong way. There's something about how they thought that they could show up, or they should show up in a relationship, and how the feminine should show up in the relationship. It's kind of giving, I just heard ass backwards. So I feel they could have had a little bit of wounded feminine energy within them. We have both. We all have masculine and feminine energy. So roles can, be reversed. But there's something within them that was a wounded feminine energy, but this is definitely a masculine I'm talking about. This is a masculine that had wounded feminine energy within them. And I feel they would kind of project that too, where they almost felt like women kind of like owed them something. I feel like they had a toxic mother. There's something about their warped perception on what love is and how relationships should go and how each partner should show up. And this is the thing, you guys. When you grow up in a household where you don't see a true loving relationship, that is your example, and that is what the little you, little them is programmed. You're getting programmed in childhood. Your traits and characteristics, attachment styles, all of it are embedded in you by age 11. Okay? By age 11. So there's something in their childhood where they were just programmed to think differently, but they're thinking outside the box and actually thinking for themselves, and it's giving like deprogramming their brain of what they were shown and what their beliefs have switched on how to show up in relationships. And again, this person definitely was pretty avoidant, had avoidant tendencies in the past for sure. Friend like you, Joshua Radin. Yeah, oh my gosh, they're realizing why all these love situations, any partner that they come across, doesn't work out, because they're in their own head. It's their own way of thinking. It's their own beliefs that would break their own heart, that would cause this heartbreak. I feel like this person would kind of just focus on what the other person had to change or what they couldn't bring to the table versus themselves. It's giving a little lack of self-awareness, which we all have at some point in time, right? But they've realized this. This is the point here. There's a huge difference between someone that has toxic traits or just has some healing to do, because we all do. All of us. No one is perfect, okay? Every single human on this planet has toxic traits or things that they have to heal. This is the difference and the core difference. Someone that can actually own up, self-reflect, right? And have introspection, right, on themselves, and wants to actually take accountability and change. That is the only difference. There's two categories, at least in my mind. People that want to change, people that are self-aware, people that maybe had a rough childhood and they're changing and they're evolving, and people who want to stay in victim mentality, that do not grow, that do not change, that will sit and project their pain onto people until the day they pass away. There are two lanes and two lanes only, okay? This person is wanting to evolve, okay? They're in the right lane. But a lot of times everyone, you're going down the wrong lane because you haven't learned yet. You haven't had an awakening to your own behaviors and how to actually change. Maybe you don't have the tools or resources, right? Or the right mindset, God and Spirit will give you a spiritual awakening when it's time, you know? And again, some people aren't meant to change. Some people aren't meant to awaken in this lifetime. They're meant to just merely be lessons for us, and that is okay. But whoever this masculine is, they have changed. They have walked away from these patterns of avoidance, and they are, I just heard waking up to life, like waking up to what they really want in life. Yeah. Coming forward with an offer. I'm going to go to part 4.